Well, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to show you something a little bit different. We're going to walk through the market and across the street to another area. It's a little different from what I showed you before. And it's basically townhouses and restaurants and stuff like that. But anyway, we'll cross the street over there and check it out. A lot of people. It's about 5:30 right now. People are starting to come to get their food. Sellers are all here. Everybody coming to get their food. Over here, you're going to see how we cross the street here. This is how you do it Thai style. You grab yourself one of these flags and you stand out here by the crosswalk and you wait for them to stop. It's kind of neat. And some of them don't want to stop. Yeah, there we go. Then you just set the flag over here and the next person gets it. Kind of cool. But we're going to walk up the road here and hang a right up here. These are all motorcycle dealerships here. Matter of fact, I bought one right here. And there is a yellow truck. And for 10 baht, they'll take you into, or 10 or 15, I think, I forget. They'll take you into the city or take you down to south as far as you need to go. And maybe one day we'll go out and take a ride on one of those. This is the busy time of the night here. Everybody's out to get their food. And over there is a pharmacy. And then next to it looks like a beauty shop. That's new. I haven't seen that before. Noodles. Probably not real busy right now. Buddy cow. Probably by the time we walk back, this will all be full. And over here, a little clinic. And this lady here, she gets here about 5 o'clock and stays to 8. And she has a clinic. She's a doctor. I've been to her a couple of times. She's really, really nice. She's the pathologist up at the hospital. She does all the autopsies for the government. Really nice lady. And it's convenient, you know, it's right by the house. And if I need something, I'll shoot over here real quick. It never costs me more than 200 baht. And that's usually with medicine too. And over here they've got red pork and rice. It's really good. I've had it before. Cooked just right. Eat that with garlic and you sleep alone at night. These here are all townhouses. And you'll see from the drone footage, you see a little bit better. And most of these, you can rent these from anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 a month. They're really inexpensive. And you got a place to park your car, and they're 2-story. Not real shabby either. Some of them are really nice. I've been in some really nice ones. It's very, very close quarters. We'll walk down to the end of the street. But really, for a single guy, heck, this is all you'd need. Really, you don't even need this much. Get their plants out. He's fixing it up. Some of them are really cool. There they've got the front of theirs closed in. Oh, it looks like I have to walk around the street, so I'll just walk around. You got a place to park your car, do your laundry, cook your food. You really don't need any more than that. Now, a lot of people ask me about the crime here. Since I've been here, when we first got here, there was a foreigner that was murdered in this subdivision over on the other side of town. And other than just some petty crime, you really don't hear about that much. I don't feel uncomfortable walking anywhere around Chiangmai or Hangdong or any place like that. Everybody's really friendly. Now, if you go running your mouth and be a smart butt and start showing your butt, you'll get it handed to you real quick. You don't want to get in a fight here because you won't win, guaranteed. I don't care how tough you are. You might get the first couple licks in, then you're gonna get the butt beaten in your life. It happens too many times. And one of the things my wife told me when we first moved here, he says, if you see a man beating his wife, do not get involved. And for me, that's hard. I mean, I've never run into that, so I don't really can't say how it was, but you just don't do it. You just keep going. It's against all my instincts, but she says you'll get hurt. I only seen one time when this guy, he was a foreigner and he was drunk. He was at the market and he was really giving his wife a hard time. That was the only time that I was prepared to step in if he got crazy. I was going to take care of it, but I wouldn't with a Thai person. And it might have been wrong for me to do it then, but still, I think the foreigners, they have to go by a different set of rules than the Thai people do. That's their thing, and I don't agree with it, but like I said, I'm just a guest here. But I think if that foreigner would have hit his wife, I think I probably would have had to have jumped on him. And just an obnoxious drunk is all it was. And see, we just walked around the corner. Now somewhere here, I can't remember, somebody showed it to me one time. There has been a really big house. It may be the one right in front of us. It's been vacant for a long, long time. And apparently somebody hung themselves in it. That's one thing about here. If there's a murder or a hanging or any kind of thing happens in a house, that house will, it'll be vacant for a long time. In my other move-on, there was I may have told this story before, but there was a really nice house. A couple lived there. And he caught the woman. He thought she was seeing somebody, and never figured out whether she did or not. But anyway, he ended up strangling her in the yard, killing her, and then he hung himself in the back of the house. And that was almost 10 years ago. And to this day, that house is still vacant. Nobody will buy it, and everybody's moved away from, you know, everybody that's lived there is moved away. This is a big house right there. And these aren't townhouses. Slidey top. But I told my wife that night after that happened, I said, at the time we were looking for a house. And I told my wife, I said, I'll tell you what, about 12 o'clock, we'll go get some white sheets and we'll go down the road, poke holes in the white sheets and put the white sheets on and go run down the road going, woo! And then we'll come over tomorrow on this road and pick out which house we want, because they'll all be for sale. This is really nice back here. So we'll walk back out. This road kind of makes a U-turn, it's kind of a shortcut to get on the road to Bantawai. I could live back here easy, nice and quiet. Just playing badminton. Hello. But you know, as far as break-ins and things, I've not heard of any. It just doesn't happen, or if it does, you don't hear about it. And one of the things the cops have here, and we didn't have that much of it back in the States, is they have closed circuit TV everywhere, and something will happen, and they've got a command center somewhere, and they'll go look at the closed circuit TV. And you'd be surprised how many times they catch them. They'll watch them through intersections and figure out where they are. And next thing you know, they're locking somebody up. So it must work. And we come out on We'll come out on the road that goes to Bantawai, which is the place where they sell all the teak wood and all that. They don't sell much of it now with the tourists not here, but at the time there, that place was really booming. And then we'll come back out on the main road. Now these are little shops. I don't know exactly where we'll come out here. So I'll show you. Yeah, these are motorcycle shops. These here are little shops that sell stuff, and then there's apartments on top of them. I don't know how much they rent for. I'll shut this off till we get a little closer to the traffic light. Over here's a barber shop. I had my hair cut there one time. It's kind of difficult for us it's so hard to get on this side of the highway because it's so hard to cross. Yeah, he's got a real nice barber shop in here. He's sitting back there playing on the computer. And then over here, these are actually apartments with storefronts on the bottom. And I knew somebody that rented, in fact they rented the middle one, and he was paying, I think, $7,000 a month. And up here is a doctor's office. On the left, looks like it's open. Yep, he's open. Nice guy. I've been in to see him too. Doesn't look like he has much business. And then we come back right out on the main road again. Right underneath me, this is the drainage. These concrete slabs are put in there, and there's a drainage ditch underneath it. And they're notoriously breaking. People will ride over them, and their cars will fall in them. You really try not to get on them, but sometimes you don't have any choice, especially on the motorcycle. We'll walk around the corner before we try to cross the street. There's some really old buildings up here on the left I'll try to get to. Looks like a hairdresser. There is my bank. This is a real old building. I think they fix watches here. But most people work where they live around this area. Some old buildings. Right here, comes the ambulance. Now we'll try to cross the street here. There's a really cool temple right here, and it's actually a school for young monks. And I'll come over here one day and do a video because it's really a pretty temple, and the monks here are really nice. I've come over here and taken some still pictures before, and they're really interesting to talk to. But we're going to try to cross the street here. We don't have a red flag, so I'm going to have to be real careful. And I don't have any crosswalks. It really doesn't make any difference if you've got a crosswalk or not. You've got to watch out. One of the hardest things that I had to face when I first got here was walking around the streets, because you're used to, you know, in the United States they drive on the right-hand side. Here they drive on the left-hand side. So when you cross to the street, you're prone to look in the opposite direction of the car, which way the car is coming here. And a couple of times, you know, I've had some pretty close calls. Not in the last, you know, say 8 years I haven't. I pretty much got accustomed to it. But if you come over here to visit, you got to be aware of that. You got to be aware that the cars are coming from the other direction. They're not coming from the direction that you're used to. So you really have to look. We'll walk through part of the market here. Actually, they start putting this up probably about 4 o'clock. And by 5 o'clock, they're ready to serve food. This guy here has got some really good noodle here on the left. I eat here quite a bit. That noise you hear in the background, that's birds. Yeah, there's my noodle guy. Right now, they've canceled all school, so these kids don't have any school right now. Everybody's real careful about COVID. They're really scared. Now, a lot of them are wearing masks, whereas before this last scare we had, they pretty much went as normal. Ooh. And we'll head back to the motorcycle. Ah. Grilled shrimp or grilled prawn. The chef. I eat this place sometimes. It's pretty good. Lek wrote me down on a piece of paper what I normally get. I just hand them the paper and they know, or if they see me coming, they know what I'm going to order. Then over here is where you buy your pork. It's a little bit cleaner than inside the market. And they stay open pretty late. Well, there's the motorcycle. So we're going to walk across the street. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's kind of a nice little walk. It's not that far. Kind of see things a little bit differently than what I've shown you before. And I've already done a video of the market at night, and I'll put a link to that in the at the end of the video. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this. If you do, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and like the video. It helps us out. I'm trying to grow the channel, and I enjoy showing people Thailand and how I see it, and how people live here. Anyway, y'all have a good night, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.